Progression in Skull and Bones is handled through a system called Infamy. As you complete missions, plunder loot, destroy fortresses and attack enemies, you'll earn Infamy, which is in essence just basically a fancy word for XP. As you earn more and more Infamy, your pirate will, for lack of a better term, level up. The premise here is that as you become a more seasoned pirate, your reputation will precede you, and as a result, you'll gain access to bigger and better items in the game. The items you will gain access to are split up into two categories: upgrades and unlocks. The unlocks are items that will be readily available to you. These are things like new vanity items for your captain or your ship, new contracts from contract givers, and new provisions which you'll be able to purchase from the in-game vendors. Upgrades are items that will require your involvement in order to be equipped. These tend to be things like new ships and new weapons. You'll gain the blueprints to these items, it seems, and as such you'll be able to gather the relevant resources in order to craft them. So how will you exactly gain Infamy? Well, as I said earlier, one of the most common or the easiest ways to gain Infamy will be to take on contracts. These are missions between you and one of the many quest givers you'll find in the game, and each one has a different objective. Sometimes it'll require you to craft a certain item, maybe gather a certain resource, or attack a certain objective, whether that be a ship or a nearby outpost. You'll equally gain Infamy through exploration and a number of other activities like treasure hunts, investigations, plundering, as well as from world events in-game, but these haven't really been explained upon much yet. One very important part of this game though is going to actually be locked behind the Infamy system, which you can find out more about by clicking here. But if this is the first time you've ever heard about Skull and Bones and you're not sure about it and you want to know more about the game, you can click here to find out why this is a game I think you're going to hate.